Today, we are going to see how to type the mathematical equation and how to type the chemical reactions. Chemical reactions is nothing but the expression in the form of expressions. So these two or include so many symbols, so many embedded symbols, so many numbers and so many letters, so many Greek letters and so on. So in your word process, typing of this type of equation is very difficult. Suppose you type neatly, but when you want to present the same Word document to others, you get some confused in alignment. But using this text editor, you can type the same thing in very easy way, and our output is also not aligned in confused stage. So now, today, I'm going to start with some Greek letters and suffix and superfix letters, how to type in this LaTeX. Before, I'm going to introduce one command, that is use package. Whenever we use the mathematical symbols and critical embedding symbols, we can use two packages, Asm Math and Asm Symbol. Instead of Asm Math and Asm symbol, you can use math tools in recent versions. This math tool packages runs Asm Math as well as the Asm Symbol. Next, I use one more package today, that is a geometrical shaping. That is, I want to align margin in vertical and horizontal way. Instead of this margin, I can write text width. I want to show my text width in 10 centimeter, means you can text just instead of H margin and V margin, just we write text width equal to 8 centimeter or 10 centimeter, whatever you want. Now I just write the H margin equal to 4.5 centimeter and vertical margin is nothing but the 3 centimeter. Next, I use the title. As title is a keyword to write the title, and next one is reversed slash author. This is a keyword to write the author. Just to see the output. First my name, and then just I leave the new line command, that is double black slash. Next my destination, next my college name, there's the place, and then last one I write the date. Suppose I don't want to write a date, means just remove this date. That's it. Now, I'm going to start to type the Greek letters. Yesterday, Professor Prem Kumar showed how do you get the Greek letters from your toolbox. But now, how do you type all the things in your text editor? Okay, I will show that. Whenever we want to get some mathematical symbol, we must use dollar symbol in front of it. Again, use this reversed slash. Suppose I want to type beta, just we write the spelling of beta. Don't forget to fix the dollar symbol end of this symbol. Now I can go to compile the same thing. See that we got beta. Suppose I want to type beta A. Just I copy it and then I fix B, beta A. Now I write slash beta A, but that word highlighted by some color. That means it is wrong. I showed it. Compile. You got the error message. What is the error? Undefined control sequence, dollar symbol, beta A. So just leave some space between beta and A. Just compile it. See this. beta into A. Okay, beta into A. Suppose I want, whenever I leave the space between beta and A in text editor, in our output, I didn't get any space in between beta and A. How I get this? Just go this one, use this quad. Next fix A. Now compile it. Now just see that output. First one is beta into A. There is no space. After we use slash quad, we have some space between beta and A. But this is not my desire. I want to leave certain space, little space in between beta and A means we can go with another command, that is h space. H space in how long you have the gap. Just I want to get 0.09 centimeter. You can fix this range in centimeter or in inches. Okay. Then write A. Just compile. Now, again one error occurs. What is that? I typed wrongly. That is space. Now, see the output. First is beta A, there is no space. Second one is beta into A, we have much, much space. And third one, we have a needed output, beta into E. It have a sufficient space. So like this, you can type any alphabet with your Greek letters. Okay. Now, I'm going to type some capital Greek letters. There is no difference between small and capital letter, but just we fix the first letter of Greek letter in caps, you get the capital letter of any Greek letter. For example, first I type delta. See this? This is delta, small delta. Now I'm going to type capital delta. See this? This is small delta and this is capital delta. Next, I want to type one more Greek letter, that is lambda. Why I handle this type of beta and alpha means we can frequently use this symbol. That's why I take this H space of 1 cm space slash lambda L in caps. I just select this lambda from the selection list. Don't forget to fix this dollar symbol at the end of each and every symbol. Now see that this is the first one is the small lambda and second one is the capital lambda. Okay, like this you can perform any Greek letters and any Greek letters in caps. Now I'm going to write the sigma because these are all the frequently used symbols. Sigma. I'm using the small sigma and then leave some space of 1 cm. Now I type the capital sigma, that is summation. Now I'm compile this one. See that the output, just observe it. The first column indicates all the Greek letters in small and second one is the capital. Like this, you can perform the Greek letters. Next, 1 minute. Just I use some. When we use the percentage symbol, that line doesn't involve in execution. Okay, this is the Greek letters. Greek letters. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to perform suffixes and superfixes. Okay, suffixes, suffixes, suffix and superfix. Okay. Now, I want to get some suffix, that is A1, A2, A3. That is called in mathematics as indexed number. That means one element indexed by some set of natural number. That is A suffix 1, A suffix 2, A suffix 3. Okay. In sequence and series, students came across this type of symbols, A1, A2, many suffixes. So now, dollar symbol, A underscore 1, at the end of this A1, we fix dollar symbol. Just compile it. See this, A suffix 1. Suppose I want to suffixes more than one number. How will I perform it? Just type dollar symbol. The main element is A. The portion of this element which was indicated by X and Y axis or two columns, anything 1, 2. Don't forget to fix this dollar symbol at the end of each and every mathematical symbol. See that A1 and A1, 2. Okay, A1 and A1, 2. Next, I want to fix suffixes, some equation, that is A underscore, just put a brace. This brace indicates whatever you write in between this brace, that execution point collect all the things within a single or within a capsule. Okay, single capsule. So now I write 2j plus k. Now see that A suffix 2j plus k. Like this, you can add any type of suffixes for any element, just using the brace operator. Now, I am going to perform the superfix. How do you use the superfix? Dollar symbol, A, cap, and then my superfix element is M, dollar symbol. Okay. See this, A power M. Okay. In this part, I want to add one more thing for a suffix, dollar symbol. Suppose we want to perform suffix of suffix. Okay. That is A underscore, just put a brace, I. Again, we use one more brace, use underscore, and superfix of superfix element, that is J. Okay, using this symbol. Now See this, A suffix I, suffix J. That is, suffix of AI is J. This is the indexed family of indexed number. Okay, this is A power M. Next one. Likewise, I will perform superscript of superscript. That is a superfix of superfix. I want to perform the superfix with any type of element, like 2i plus 1, 1 comma 2, x power 2, whatever it is. Maximum we use this superfix in exponential functions. That is E cap brace x power, again the superfix of superfix I fix 2, and then dollar symbol. See that, x e power x power 2, e power x power 2, superscript of the superscript. Okay, here we use the superfix, so superfix of superfix. Likewise, you can write e power n plus 1 using this dollar symbol. Now compile. See this, e power n plus 1. Like this, you can perform any type of suffix and superfix in your text editor. Okay, now we are going to perform superfix as well as the suffix. Now, dollar symbol, x power j, x power I, symbol j. Okay, just look at the output and then I modify the same output. Okay, here x power I suffix j. Okay, now I want to perform the same suffix and superfix in a single sentence. X power I j. You can't get any differences between this one. These are same. Why? We use the single element. Okay, but when we use the more than one element in your suffix and superfix, you should fix this brace. Okay, you should write all those things in between the braces. Now I'm going to write one more symbol, that is alpha underscore mu mu, again the superscript of mu nu plus 2 and dollar symbol. Just I won't aware of the number of braces. I have 1 2 1 2. Okay, my braces are correct. Okay, see this, alpha power alpha mu power is nu plus 2. Okay, this is the expression. Again, one more complicated expression I want to write, that is omega dollar symbol pi is a main. Next, I want to type the suffix, that is omega. In this suffix, I want to write my superfix, that is 2. Okay, see this, omega is the suffix of pi, 2 is the superfix of omega. Next, I use one more superfix. So just I want to add one more brace here. Next, we write the superscript. In the brace, we write zeta. This superfix has some suffix, that is zeta 1. Don't use the brace for 1, but I use here. See this? See this? So what is the error here? Just I copy, because the output is not as my desire. Okay. So now I want to remove this open brace. Again, I compile. See this, the difference between this omega and this pi superscript and subscript, and this superscript and subscript of this omega. This is the difference. Okay. Next, I want to perform some binary operations. Binary operations. What are the binary operations you know? What are the binary operations you know? What are the binary operations you know? Yes, plus my binary operations, plus minus, or the arithmetic operation, bit operations. Extra is not operation. Extra is a symbol. Hexadecimal is not an operation, that is a shape. Division, yes, division is a binary operator. Addition and minus is also a binary operator. When we use two operand, more than one operand, that is called a binary. Okay, that is two operand we have. But that is called arithmetic operator also. And or so, or that doesn't come binary. This is a relational operator. Relational operator. More than two operand are used for and an or. But that is anyway, it is right, Josh. Next, arithmetic operations. Yeah, whatever you have, arithmetic operations. Okay, logical operations, logical operators. Is logical operators. Next. Okay. So when two operands are involved in this operation, that operator is called binary operator. Okay. All of it will be good answers. Assignment operator. Normally, we don't take assignment that is equivalent, simple. I think assignment operator we used in C, C++. Okay, this is the one of the operator in such programming languages. But there also assignment operator is not a binary operator. Assignment is a special operator. Because assignment operator, it assigns some value. Okay. Okay. Good. Binary operators, just I want to perform multiplication. A into B. Okay. A into, how I write into? Into means what is 2 into 3 means we multiply 3 at 2 times. So here we use the main or core word of this operator, B. See this, A into B. A into B equal to C. A into B equal to C. Okay, A into B equal to C. Suppose A divided by B is C. Division. Instead of division, just you write the first three letters. Okay, first three letters, that is DIV. First three letters, that is DIV. See this? DIV. Okay. 1 minute. Set length. Or intent. Because when I use the new things, I got some space. So only I remove the space in between the paragraph at the start of the paragraph. So only I fix this one. Set length bar intent. Okay. When you start the new paragraph, that execution point doesn't leave any space in the first line. Okay. Suppose I see the, I want to show without this command, just to see this first beta is far away from the second one. A1 is moved from A1 by 2 by some distance, here AN. So just I want to neglect this. So I want to use this one. Okay. See the difference? Each and everything start in the same point. There is no space. Next one. Yeah. Next. Like we can perform the product. Product times is a multiplication. Star we use whenever we use asterisk symbol, star, circle. Okay. Then addition, multiplication, sorry, plus and minus, and C dot, and summation, summation, and then modulo, addition modulo, and slashes. We can use this. I use one more thing, that is this is summation, multiplication, sum multiplication, using this. See this? Use this, we can use 0, sorry, O plus for sum addition. So like this, you can perform the your operator within the circle, that is summation model. Okay. Next, we can use bullet. Yesterday, I told when we use the bulletin point, we can use as begin descriptor. Suppose you want to use bulletin any one single place, we can use this command as bullet. Just see this. Okay. Likewise, you can perform any binary operators here. Suppose you want to perform plus minus in same in inline, that is PM, that is plus and minus in inline function. See that A plus and minus B. Suppose we want to perform the same thing but minus plus. Just we replace m, p and m. See this. That's all this binary operators. Next one is relational operator. That is less than or equal to, greater than greater than or equal to, parallel, and asymptote, models, like this. Next one, I'm going to write the relational operators. Relational operators. First, I want to write A less than or equal to, less than or equal to, B less than or equal to B. See this? A less than or equal to B. Suppose we want to greater than mean, instead of L, we fix G. That's it. Okay. Suppose you want to type the predecessor of A and B. Suppose you want to predecessor of A. Ampersand dollar symbol, predecessor of A. See this. Likewise, you can get the successor. Okay. Instead of P or E C, we can use S U double C. Next, the frequently used symbol is not equal to, NEQ. Not equal to. See this? For equal to, just you can type the equal from your keyboard, but not equal to, you have this keyword, that is slash NEQ, not equal. Okay. Next, we can use the congruence approximation or congruence. For approximation, we use this one. APPROX, approximation. Approximation. Say this, approximation. Next, congruence. Ampersand symbol slash congruence. CONG, congruence. See this? Congruence. So like this, you can perform any type of relational operators. Next one is operations in set theory. What are the operations we used in set theory? What are the operations we used in set theory? What are the operations? Set theory. What are the operations we used in set theory? What are all the operators we used in set theory? Any mathematics students are here? Any mathematics students? Good. Union, intersection, subset, proper subset, improper subset, symmetric difference. Okay. So likewise, we can use the next one is one important complement. Good. Complement are all comes under the ascent. Okay. when I deal with AND operators, I tell how do you fix the complement. Okay, good, complement. And one more symbol we use, that is epsilon, that is belongs to. That is not operator, but we used frequently in set theory. Belongs to, that is epsilon, does not belongs to. Okay, so just I want to write this one, that is dollar symbol slash, instead of belongs to we can write in. See this, epsilon belongs to, A belongs to B, A belongs to capital B. Whenever we use this belongs to, your RHS contain the set. Your RHS indicate that is a set. Therefore, I use capital B. A belongs to B. Next one, A does not belong to B. A does not belong to B. Not slash in. That is, does not belong to B. Okay. Now I want to show one difference. Now I fix my dollar symbol after this B. Okay. See the difference between first B and second B. See the difference between first B and second B. What is the difference in the sense? The first B is normal capital B. The second B, it look like the italic. That means that B involves in the dollar symbol place. Now we have same. So whenever you have some unique element or we want to use the variable, please be careful. This is a minor mistake, but it gives a lot of difference opinion when our article goes read by some persons, because this A is an element, but I just fix this dollar symbol in front of this A means I got some different A. See this? In a small letters, we look so much difference between first A and second A, because first A plays in between the dollar symbol, but the second A is not placed in between the dollar symbol. So this is the difference between this dollar symbol usage. First one A, whatever we use this A is an element in B. So when we use this A is an element in B, throughout the article, you should type A after the dollar symbol. Okay, otherwise it is mismatched. Okay. Next one is the improper subset. How do you write the improper subset? Capital A is an improper subset of improper subset. What is the improper subset? The subset is nothing but the superset. Okay, that is an improper subset. Subset EQ. That is the subset doesn't nothing but the superset. This is called improper subset. How do you write the proper subset? That is A dollar symbol subset dollar symbol B. See this? This is A is a subset of, that is a proper subset. That is a proper subset. A doesn't involve any one of the element of B. Okay, this is the proper subset. Okay, likewise, you can perform number of operators in set theoretic. Next, the important thing is big operators with limit or without limit. How do you get? Just I rush up my portion because time is running. That is big operators. Suppose I want to get summation. I want to get summation. Earlier I performed the sigma. That is a small summation that indicates the symbol, small summation. This is a sum. See this summation of the series. Summation of the series. Suppose I want to perform the extension of the product. Extension of the product in the sense product of certain series. Okay, that is dollar symbol PROD, product. See this product of the set, product of the number of elements. Okay, this is product, big operator. Likewise, you can get the integer. Already I told for integer you can write /int, but we want to perform in this symbol. Suppose we get integer integral with the O. Okay, many pure mathematics you use this. So like you can perform your cup cap, max, big wedge, and so on. Next, operator with limit. Operators with limit. Operators with limits is important. Suppose I want to get a summation. I varies from 1 to infinity AI. Okay, I varies from 1 to infinity. So I write dollar symbol slash sum suffix of I equal to 1. Next, superfix of infinity. Infinity is a symbol, therefore you write whole thing. Okay, now you want to write summand. Which one is a summand? That is a suffix I, dollar symbol. Just I want to check my braces. Open, closed, open, closed. Write this. Okay, suppose I want to perform the same thing. Control C and Control V. Just I put one more brace. I didn't get my desired result. So I want to get again. I go. I replace my brace in between. No. I want to get this symbol on this top. Okay, so I want to like some limits extra. I want to add some slash limits. I don't want to use this brace. Okay. Limits now perform. Okay, see the difference. In the first, we have infinity and I equal to 1 is not on the summation. But what is our original symbol? We should get infinity and I equal to 1 within the summation. Okay, second one is correct. The first one is also correct, but it is not in the proper way. Okay, so just we use the slash limit. Okay, next one is integral of a and b. Already I told you. Next one is maximum of, okay, as max slash limits underscore one less than or equal to j, and j is also less than equal to m. Okay, my main part is or suffix j. Just I want to check the brace here. 1 less than or equal to less than or equal to. Okay, good. See this maximum of rj. J lies between I to m. Okay. Likewise, you can perform your superior, infimum, and supremum, and so on. Okay. Next, you can perform this union and intersection with these annexures. This is a new one. This is math hop. Math hop is a new keyword, and instead of union, we can write cup, and then we want to use the limits on the top and the bottom. Therefore, you can use slash limits. Now the suffix is n equals to 1 and the superfix is capital N, and our connection thing is S suffix N using this dollar symbol. Again, I check this, open this, okay, this is correct. See this. Union of Sn, n runs from 1 to capital N. Okay, like this you can perform any different type of operators. Using the same thing, you can use the limit of f of x and so on. Let limit lim, limits limts and f of x. Okay, x varies from or x tend to n to infinity means I can write x slash tends to is nothing but a to f of x. See this? Limit extends to a. Limit of f of x extends to a. Okay. Next one important thing is special operator, that is a fraction. How do you perform the fraction? Dollar symbol times f or ac is a keyword of fraction. Fraction of a b. Ampersand symbol. See this? A by b. Your keyword is frac. F or A. F or A, C, frac. Using this one, you can perform any different type of fractions. Now I want to show one complicated fraction. See this dollar symbol, fraction of fraction. Okay, fraction of x plus y, and another fraction within this fraction is 1 plus frac of y. In this fraction, the numerator is y and denominator is z plus 1. Now I want to close the brace and fix this dollar symbol. So now I get x plus y is a numerator of main factor. In this main fraction, we have the denominator is 1 plus y divided by z plus. Okay. See this. X plus y is a numerator. 1 plus y divided by z plus 1 is a denominator for the main fraction. In this denominator, we have the another fraction, that is y divided by z plus 1. Okay. Next one is the arrow mark. How do you use the arrow mark? Okay. When we use the differentiation in your real analysis and limits, we can perform this one. Therefore, I want to show this x suffix n stack read. 1 minute. Stack here is there. Stack wheel. Within the arrow, we can write delta as delta. Next, we can get one more brace, just leave it. For the arrow mark, we write /2. We can write x. Okay. This is not under, just to x. Stack wheel delta to x, that is x power n tends to x. See this? Okay, like this you can perform different type of arrows. Next, underline or overline. You know how do you underline? Just I want to show how do you write the overline symbol. Let's use an overline slash x I plus slash eta so overline xi plus eta, overline xi plus eta, psi, actually xi in the sense psi. This is overline eta plus n. Suppose you want to use some brace, under brace or over brace, it's the same thing. I want to perform the brace. Okay, instead of line, I want to perform the brace. See this? First one is the overline, second one is the over brace. Okay. So next one is array and accents. How do you use the accents? Suppose you want to perform the complements. Okay, dollar symbol, bar, that is just we draw one line on this any element, that is a complement. This is the answer. This is a complement of A. Likewise, you can write hat, check, and so on. Suppose we want to write check. When we use the foreign author's article, inserts, check, A check. So these are all the answers, A delta, double dot. Like this, you can use any type of answer. Tomorrow we will see the array and commutative diagram and how do you draw the table. Professor Prem Kumar will present the equations. Yeah, electrical circuit is like a diagram, Cesar sir. I will explain tomorrow. Yeah, okay. For example, moduli and argument, moduli and argument. Okay. Half 1/4 means slash F A R C within the brace 1, again put one brace 4. That is 1/4. 3/4 means instead of 1 we write 3 and instead of 4 we have 4. Okay. Cesar, you may send any type of circuits to me. Okay. Tomorrow we will see the circuits. Professor Prem Kumar will follow by me. He will perform some equations. Okay, he will perform some equations. Prem?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So, ma'am was explained that. So, what are the basic tools in mathematics in LaTeX? So, now I have to share my one video. So now I am going to present how to write in mathematical equations in LaTeX and then how to align the equations in LaTeX. So first you have to using for matrix. So how to create matrix in LaTeX? So as usual I have to open in Dignity. So as usual, I have to document class is an article format. I have to using for one package of AMS math. I have to using for mathematical equation and symbols. So I have to using for one package of AMS math. So as usual, I have to using for title and then date and then etc. So I have to make the title. So now I have to how to create for matrix in LaTeX. So matrix is one of mathematical equations. So matrix is also one of mathematical equation. So we can using within that dollar, or we can using for begin and end equations. So now I have to using for that within that dollar. I can type that matrix. Okay. So to giving that I have to display for that same matrix in I have to type in for in LaTeX. Okay. So on A is equal to values of. So this was the output. So how to create in matrix in that program. So first you have to give in that A and then the matrix name is in A. So on A is equal to values of matrix. So I'll start that matrix. So A is an outside that matrix of value. So we can define for that A is an outside that matrix. So I will begin matrix. And then we can close the end matrix. So first that we can start with the first row. So first what are the elements is in there? So 0, 1, 0, 0, and then 1. So first one is a cell alignment value is a A11, and then this one is a A12, A13, and then A14, and then A15, and then matrix is a 5 cross 5 matrix. So just you have to type that the elements. First cell element is in 0, and then second cell element is in 1. Okay. So in between that value, so we can using that AND symbol. So use a difference between the two cells. So first cell is in 0, second cell is in 1. Suppose we cannot using that AND symbol, the 0 and 1 will be both in first cell. Okay. So we can using for the AND symbol, there will be different between the first and second cell. So 0 is a first cell alignment. So that means A11. So that means that the 1 is a A12, and then third cell alignment is a, you can using for another one AND symbol, you can difference between the second and third column of value. Okay. So 0, and then first I have to type 0 and then 1. Okay. So each and every cell element in between that value, it should be type in AND symbol. Okay. So and then we can first row will be over. Okay. Now we can break that first row. Okay. And come to that second row. So break means we can using that double slash. So directly the line should be ended. Okay. So directly the cursor will be come to that second row. So second row element is on 1, 0, and 1, and 0. So then second row also is over. So I have to break the line. And third row 0 and that row will be over. So then close that dollar symbol. Okay. So begin that matrix, we can start the dollar symbol and then end of that matrix. So we can close that dollar symbol. So a matrix would be typed in lies between that the dollar symbol. Okay. Or we can using the begin and end equations. Okay. So I have to run that program. So first I got set 9 and then I can compile that. So no error. So that's the plain matrix. So we can take in the different types of matrix. So this is for the plain matrix. So plain matrix means there is no square bracket or cube bracket or anything not in the text. Okay. Suppose if you want to square bracket or open bracket matrix, so any other matrix and round matrix, you can take in the different types of matrix. So I have to display for the another one. So I have to copy that same matrix. So I want to suppose if you want to round bracket matrix. So round bracket means open bracket matrix. So we can take in that B matrix. Okay. So B matrix means the matrix is displayed in within the round bracket. Okay. So save and run. So that's the difference. So first one is on plain matrix. So second one is on round bracket matrix. So that means open bracket matrix. Okay. Suppose if you want to square bracket matrix. So I will just copy the same matrix and paste it. We can using that square bracket means we can use for B. So B matrix means we can square bracket matrix. So that means close bracket. So Association plain matrix. This one is a round bracket matrix. So and the third one is a square bracket matrix. Suppose basis of matrix, you know, so cubely matrix. So also we can say in the same. B, so capital B matrix. So then we can change the begin and end also. We can change that B matrix. Okay. So these are the difference of the matrix. Okay. So this one is a capital B matrix. So that of the set bracket matrix. Okay. So purely matrix. Okay. So now we can take in for the modulus of the matrix. So that means determinant of value. So determinant value, if you want to determine, so we can use it for B matrix. Right? B matrix. So that means the determinant of the matrix. So we can display for that. So determinant of the matrix. Suppose if you want to double determinant means we can using that capital B. So capital V means we can using it will be displayed in the modulus of that matrix. So modulus of the matrix of value. So these are the different types of the matrix. Suppose if you want to type within that the dollar, suppose that the last matrix I have to using for within that the dollar symbol. So I have to using for that begin and end equations. So begin and end equation, we cannot using that dollar symbol, but we can identify that the matrix will be the equation number 1. So equation, suppose if you have to using in begin and end equation, automatically the equation is marked as the number. So what is the number of equations? Suppose if not, we want the number, so you can using that equation star. They cannot. Suppose I will taking for difference. Okay. Type in the equation star and then end equation star. So we cannot display that number in equations. Okay. So that's the begin and end equation. So this one is a begin equation star and then end equation star. Okay. So they cannot mark as a equation number. Okay. So that's the difference between the equation and the equation star. So you can using that equation. So we cannot using that any dollar symbol within that begin and end equation. Okay. So outside that equation, you cannot using for mathematical symbol. You can should be. Yes, sir. So that's the equation. So we can go to the next equation. So how to type in functions of equations. Okay. So mu suffix a bar is equal to, so then open braces of value, so 0 comma x is less than or equal to a, and then x minus a divided by the values of b minus a, and then a is less than or equal to x and less than or equal to b. Okay, how to write these equations in mathematics, so in latex. Okay, so just you can same again using the begin and end equations. We can using for cases value. Suppose if we want to the whole set braces of value in that equation, so we can using that begin in cases that will display for the output. So this one is an output. And then we can close the end cases. So in between you can type that the values of that equation. So first one is a 0, comma, and then we can using for that and symbol. Okay. So we cannot using the dollar symbol because so we can using for the begin and end equation. The equation will be type in begin and end equation. So we cannot using that dollar symbol. So and means we can align that the equation. So we can align for that each and every line will be the same alignment. So we can using for that and the line automatically will be aligned for that equation. So first one is in 0 and then x less than a, and then you can break that first line. So then we what's the second line? So second line we can display for that x minus a divided by b minus a. So fractions of value we can using the fraction f for fraction f for ac. So first one is a numerator and then second braces is a denominator. So what is the numerator value? It's x minus a. The denominator value is a b minus a. So then I can use it for the and take the values of a less than or equal to x less than or equal to b. And then I can break that second line. Now at the third line. So third line also the fractions of value. So therefore you can using that fraction. And some numerator value is on c minus x and the denominator value is on c minus b. Then using that and symbol or the value. So b less than or equal to x less than or equal to c. So we can break the line. So at the end of the line is in 0, can use the and symbol. The x is greater than c. Okay. Now we can save and then I can compile that program. Here. So that will be better. Suppose you are giving that any other name, so I cannot give you that name. So directly I can type that braces of value. Suppose I have to giving that any one name in the braces. So what are the names given? So mu suffix the overline of a. So I am using that same name. So before that braces, we can using that mu and overline of a bar. What's the code of mu slash mu underscore? So that means suffix. And then overline of a. So slash overline within the braces of a. Then I can close that in braces of value. So it's equal to the braces. So mu a closer is equal to that values of that value, the braces of that value. So this is the second equation. Again, before that I have to using for the first equation. So I cannot mention that equation number. The latex benefit is so automatically the equation number generated in sequentially. Okay. So first equation is the determinant of that values of a, and the second equation is mu suffix a bar is equal to that value. So this is the second equation. Suppose I have to take in for that also delete for that star that value. So this is the first equation. So this is the second equation. Automatically mu suffix a bar is will be changed to the third equation. So I have to run. So this is the first, second, and then mu suffix a bar is displayed in the third equations. Okay. So that's the difference. Suppose you have to, if you're not using that and symbol, okay, they not properly set in that braces. Okay. Suppose I have to delete that and symbol in each and every line. They will be displayed in single line of value. So they cannot properly align in that braces. Okay. So I have to delete for the all and symbols in the coding. So just I have to set and compile. So that's the difference. Okay. So I have to define for the difference of for another one. So what is the difference between the and it's not an and symbol. So that's the difference between that two equation. So this was without and symbol. So this was you can using for that and symbol. So and symbol you can using for and symbol within the equation. The equation will be properly aligned. But if you cannot using the and symbol, they will be displayed in single bars, sorry, single line. Okay. So we cannot align that equations. So that's the difference between that and then without and symbol. Okay. Suppose if we want to and symbol in that output. So and symbol is one of the keyword in latex. Suppose if we want to display it in and symbol in latex, so we can using that backslash slash and. Okay. So normally we can using that and is not displayed in that output. Suppose if we want to display it in and in output, just we can using the keyword of slash and. The and will be displayed in that output. So I have to type in mistake. So within that equation, I have to using for the dollar symbol. So that's the error. So error in equation 9 is an 86. I can using the dollar symbol within that equation. So that's the error. So within that equation, so we cannot using that dollar symbol. Okay. So outside the equation, I can using that same. The and symbol will be displayed in that output, and then as well as an dollar symbol also. Suppose if we want to dollar in output, so you can using for slash dollar symbol, and then you can using for the dollar. So dollar symbol is displayed in of your output. So normally we can using the dollar symbol is a keyword in latex, dollar and symbol is a keyword in latex. Suppose if we want to display in and symbol and dollar symbol is in of your output, you can using that backslash. So that's so, and then remaining equation I have to explain for that tomorrow. So how to align that equation and how to type in equation and then equation number in that output. So tomorrow I will explain for. Sir. Yes, sir. Sarma, sir.
Sir, please share the recorded videos.
Yes, yes, sir. Course has sent the recorded video, so you can ask for that courses, or I can send the material and then the same text document and to our course. The course that will send to your mail.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Any other doubts, sir? Any other participations? Any other doubts?